So what you need to do first of all, we're going to round the corners on this piece of pine. You can see that I've marked out on each of the corners a little pencil line for rounding them. When you come over to use a belt sander, you can see here you've got a flat bed to rest your work on. Before we talk about how to use this, we need to now turn it on and off. So we've got the on button down here, green for go, red for stop, and then you've got an emergency stop, this one down here, which you can turn off to turn the machine off really quickly. So if we move back up here, when you use the belt sander, you should have an apron on, you should have your hair tied back, and when you're using it, you keep your work flat on this bed at all times, and your hands must always be at the back of your work, never towards the front of the machine. Obviously you don't want your fingers touching that there, otherwise it's going to cause damage. So hands at the back, and then what you're going to do is you're going to push your work in, keep that edge flat against the belt of the belt sander, and you're going to turn your work round like that, keeping your fingers well at the back just around the corner. So you're going to see now when I turn it on. So we're going to turn the machine on, hands at the back, push it in, turn it round, do it again if you need to. To mention before we finish this video, can you make sure that when you're doing this, like I said, your work must stay flat, hands at the back. Can you make sure also that you're not tempted to tilt your work, because if you tilt your work it's going to drag your work in with your hands, which we don't want. And also, last of all, can you make sure that your work is away before you turn the machine on? You turn the machine on and then you push your work in. You take your work out when you're done and then you turn the machine off.